Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Reseller TV. Your host is always Josh. Today's co-host is none other than Sacagawea. This is, if you watched yesterday's video, I had two things that I showed kind of yesterday that I sold. So I sold two Game of Thrones books, one yesterday, one today, which is on today's video, and then two of these Sacagawea coins. $8, back to back. They were out of a storage unit, out of a big binder full of coins, so all profit. I think I'm in the profit on that storage unit now, so everything I saw from there from now on is in the profit. And I have like a minimum of 50 bags of clothing that I have to go through. Literally filled my garage with clothes from the storage unit, so fingers crossed that that's stuff that I can sell. From storage units that I can sell and clothing. This George shorts. I would never ever buy George branded stuff. It's everywhere. But I will say I put up 3 George items for sale, and they've all sold recently from storage units. I think 2 pairs of shorts and a shirt. So it did sold for $12. Not like I'm not going to be a millionaire selling it, but hey, it actually is sold. So this is a Michael Kors jacket from a storage unit for $18 on that. I take a little on, especially on clothing, but on storage unit items, I just try to move them and get them out as fast so I get new storage units and etc. This book, so these George shorts sold pretty much immediately, less than 2 weeks probably. This was like a month or two for that. The Gap shirt with like a month or two. It's early 2000s. Probably would have sold for a little bit more. Actually, I think this one probably would have sold for more, but I'll take 13 for it. Again, like I showed this in yesterday's video, George R. R. Martin. This is the 3rd Game of Thrones book I've sold this week, and it sold for $11. $8 for that Jack L. Chalker book. Wayne Gretzky, $8. This has been sitting for a year and a half, so good to see that go. This has been sitting for about 6 months. Buttercream Gang VHS sold for $7. Then we have this about a month old. It's a Home Depot pin, and it sold for $8. This sold pretty much immediately. It's a Pog, if you guys remember Pogs from the 90s. Yeah, this is on 10-day auction, sold for $9.50. And then we'll go to this Hook and this Rocky Mountain Fly Fishing Celebrity Classic shirt I got from St. Vinny's for $2, sold for $22. And then we have a couple $30 plus items here. $31, I believe, for these. This is 15 gold tone necklaces. They're not gold. They're just gold tone. Tested those. $35 for this jewelry box. It's pretty heavy duty. It needs to be like refinished and touched up and whatnot. And then $32 for the Cabela's on Poshmark. All these are pretty quick flip.